Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Darth Manta, and yes, I am back. I'm really sorry that I haven't been posting any content lately for the past couple months, I believe. But the reason for that was because I wanted to get a good grasp on school, make sure I had that all under control first. But now I got the time to do both. But if there's ever the case where I'm not posting any videos or anything, it's probably because of school or I'm busy, something like that. Another reason why I wanted to get back into this channel is because with the PS5 coming out, I feel like I can branch my horizon, play other games, see what the next generation is like. Also, I wanted to introduce a new series for this channel, my review series, where I'll take a game that I've played or have seen online and just simply review it, give my final verdict on it, and suggest for you guys whether you should buy it, wait for it, or just never get it at all. The first game I wanted to do was Need for Speed Payback, basically because it's free for this month for PlayStation 4 users, and it was actually a pretty good game. I enjoyed it a lot. So the first thing I'd like to discuss is the story. Honestly, it was pretty decent. The beginning of the story pretty much started off with what it says in the title. You're getting payback. Someone in your crew pretty much betrayed you guys. You want to get revenge on them. The problem I had with it was that the person you were trying to get payback on pretty much like he or she was defeated from the start. It's almost like you messed him or her up instantly. It didn't really matter. But the whole game is still about that. Now, to defeat this person, however, it's basically she runs within this organization called the House. The organization just controls the whole city and everything for some reason. I don't really know how. But all you have to do is to basically beat other racing organizations throughout the city. There's different types. There's racing, like with sports cars specifically. There's off road, drift, drag, those things. It was actually a lot of fun to see the different types of varieties of cars you could work with. Um, the characters you had, I thought were very well developed. They had three different people in your crew. So you have Ty. He's basically the Paul Walker of the universe, I would say. He's the drag racer, the best of the best. He's the one who is mainly motivated for this revenge story. The next one you play as is Mac. He does the off-road and drift racing. He is the guy who came from out of country. He's from Europe. I thought his character was really awesome because he was the funny one, always cracking jokes. I enjoyed him a lot. The third character you play as is Jess. She's your basic getaway driver. She mainly deals with all the high tech situation against the cops and stuff, running away from them or causing a distraction for other racers. I enjoyed her character. Probably, I'd say the one of the most. I would say, yeah. I really liked her a lot. She was very serious about it all, and I can pretty much connect with her character. Um, Now, this leads me on to the customization of your cars that each person has. It's all the same, but whatever car you choose specifically has to be used for that event. So if you choose the car for drag racing, let's say, you can only use that car for drag racing. Now, you can get it for all the other events, but you have to make sure that you get that one specifically. Like, for example, I got the Nissan GTR for my drift class, but I couldn't use that anywhere else. But if I wanted to use it for other things, I'd have to buy the car all over again, which wasn't really a problem for me, but I didn't do it anyways. Um, Pricing in this game is it's a hit or miss. For the cars themselves, I think they were really well done. Actually, I think they were a bit way too fair with it. But there's also a catch. To upgrade your cars, it's really expensive. Like my Nissan Skyline, for example, I think it costed me like $100,000. But in game to upgrade each little upgrade for that car, each card was like 14 to 20,000. I'm like that's crazy because like it would only upgrade your stats by a little bit. I didn't like that much, but the amount of payout you get in this game is pretty good, especially if you go for bait crates. So it wasn't too big of a deal for me. Um, the last thing I kind of want to talk about is the difficulty of the game. So basically you have three options. It's either easy, medium, or hard. I went hard difficulty for the majority of the game, but my problem with it was that if you like messed up once, if you hit a tree or something, or even just ran over some dirt, you're done. That's it. Like, especially for the ones with time limits and stuff where you have to get away from the cops or cause a distraction. If you mess up, it's over unless you're pulling like some Fast and Furious level shit, because it's not gonna work. The other difficulties are very, because at the end of the game, about I'd say the last three missions, I had to switch to medium because it got to a point to me where I wasn't having fun with it. Like, I enjoy overcoming very hard competitions and stuff, very hard obstacles, but I knew like with the cars I had, I knew I couldn't do any better with what I got unless like I grinded even more, and I really didn't feel like doing that because it was a free game. I kind of just wanted to get it done as soon as I could to play something else. But switching to that medium difficulty made a huge difference. Like it was way easier. So basically my advice to you is like if you care about like a big competition, you want something that's gonna push you to the limit, I would say go hard. If you're just looking to have an easy time, just a typical racing game, have fun with it, then I would definitely suggest going either medium or easy. But don't go easy. That's, too easy. So, I think there was actually something else I wanted to discuss. Oh yeah, graphics. Sorry about that. The graphics in this game I say are pretty good. Um, Overall, it's basically good for a 2017 game. I really wasn't expecting anything better or anything less than what we got. The environment was pretty good. I kind of wish you spent less time in the desert. Like it was cool that you started the game out there because you kind of got exiled in a way. But I think you spent way too much time. But it was okay. I still love rolling in the city. The city I believe could have used a bit more detail, but I didn't mind. It was overall pretty good. I see. I apologize for again. There is one more thing I'd like to talk about. The customization of cars was also very well done. I gotta appreciate the fact that the developers for Need for Speed allowed you to take community paint jobs. So basically, I could take my car, like say for example the Dodge Charger, and the community would post ones, and the most famous one, which was typically the Fast and Furious paint jobs because they would affiliate with it. Obviously, it's a racing game. You could choose from there. You wouldn't have to pay for any money. You had instant access to it, and I loved it. Like the car that I'm driving right now on screen is the car. It was a Metushibi something. I apologize for not knowing, but it was from Too Fast, Too Furious. I also could have gotten the paint job from Tokyo Drift, the one that Sean uses to train for drifting. That one was really awesome. The skyline from the beginning, I used Paul Walker's GTR from Too Fast, Too Furious. That movie is awesome. I recommend watching it. But basically, like, yeah, I love the fact that I didn't have to worry about putting awesome paint jobs in when other people could do it for me. It was awesome. So I would say my final verdict of the game. See, I was always judging between 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. So honestly, I'm just gonna put it right smack in the middle at a solid 7.7. Because like honestly, for a free game, I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't played a racing game in a long time either. It's honestly been since like Midnight Club LA or like some retro game like tabletop racing at this point. But I loved it. It was such a new experience from what I usually play. And overall, yeah, it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this review. I do plan on continuing on with this review series. If you guys do have any games you want me to review or anything like that, I'd be more than happy to review them. As long just give me some time to look it up, if I haven't played it. But if I have played it, it'll be up in there straight out. The next game I plan on reviewing is The Last of Us Part 2, and this one I'll have with my buddy. We are going to split that one up into parts, though, however, because it's definitely going to be a long one. We have a lot to say about that game. But for the next video, though, before that, I do plan on posting some more funny moments. I will post walkthroughs in the future when the PS5 comes out. I do plan on also posting walkthroughs and everything like that. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I am glad to be back, and I look forward to continuing on this channel with the next generation. Thank you. Take care. Bye.